Okay, we can use ratios when we produce scale drawings or maps, and this also involves the use of a scale factor, and by definition, a scale factor is an image length over an object length. Okay, let's look at some information we're given about a triangle PQR. We are told that in triangle PQR, PQ is 4 and PR is 6. So here's our triangle PQR, and we're told that the distance from P to Q is 4 and Q to R is 6. We want to enlarge this triangle, and in other words, like put it on a photocopier and blow it up. We're going to enlarge it, and the triangle is called P-Q-R-. And of course, when we enlarge it, each side enlarges by the same scale factor. And we're told now that the distance from P to Q is 10, and the distance from Q to R is 20. The first question is asking us, what's the scale factor for the enlargement? Let's look up here. To work out the scale factor, we get the image length and divide it by the object length. So for part A, the scale factor, these two sides are the corresponding sides. So it's gone from 4 to 10. So the scale factor, we want to work out the length of P-Q- and divide it by the original length PQ. So P-Q- is 10, the original PQ is 4, and if we divide that, we get 2.5. So in other words, the green triangle is blown up by a scale factor of 2.5 from the yellow triangle. So if it's blown up by a scale factor of 2.5, we can then work out the length of P-R'. So what is the length of P-R'? Well, what we do is we get our scale factor and times it by the length of the original PR. So we're trying to work out what this is. We know it started as 6. So if we times our 6 by 2.5, that will tell us what this length is. And 6 by 2.5 is 15 centimetres. So this length is 15 centimetres. The next question says, what's the length of QR? So this length here. So what is our length of QR? Let's see what information we know. We know that Q-R' is 20. So to find out the length of QR, let's go back to our formula. The scale factor is equal to the image length over the object length. So our scale factor is 2.5. Our image length in this case. So our image length is our 20. That's here. And we're trying to work out what our object length is. So what our original length must have been. So let's call that X. Again, what I'll do is flip and flip. And if I times this side by 20 to get rid of that, times this side by 20, 20 divided by 2.5 is 8. So 8 centimetres is what this side must have started off as. So we've used knowledge of scale factors. A scale factor is how much, if you like, the green triangle is a blow up or an enlargement of the yellow triangle. To do these calculations, we use this formula to work out the scale factor, and once we use the scale factor, we used it to then work out this length here, because we knew that it started off as 6, and we just times it by 2.5 to get the new length, and then we could work out this length here. The new length was 20, so if we divided it by 2.5, we found the original length.